value of the day. Oh, Barbara's wearing that sand. I'm gonna update you right this second. It's 1 o'clock on the dot here on the East Coast. Sand, because we do offer this today's special in all sizes, extra small through size 3X. I have fewer than 300 in every one of those sizes. Sizes now, where we are most limited or sold out. And what I'm gonna encourage you to do is put your name on wait list because you're securing a 40% savings for this today's special, only today. So large and extra small, last call going out there in the sand color. I'm wearing the slate blue, which goes back beautifully to everything MarlaWynne that she's done in the past in that ombre blue. So that hence the this day only blouse or button down top. It goes back beautifully. Marla, I'm loving you in this light copper. Honest to goodness, it's just so, it brightens you up. It's beautiful. It's such it's to me, because I love those light blushes, that copper, when you see the texture on this and that high-low that you're gonna talk about.
Well, it's a natural blonde. I've always enjoyed these colors.
Well, there you go.
Right?
See, you said it all. We have the black. We have the very popular gray. Seagrass, that's another one we are definitely gonna put out. If you're thinking of it, grab it as quickly as you possibly can. Fewer than 900 in that seagrass. So I know that sounds like a lot, but you know it's HSN.
And
so
wait
in
till
all
you guys
sizes.
see, if you go on to hsn.com and look at layers and see what's coming up for you, I think the first week of March I'm back, you're gonna see that this topper is gonna go over all your layers pieces, and then they're gonna move into the April collection.
Okay, good.
It's gonna go all the way through in my May. We got a dress TS coming in May.
Fantastic.
We got a layers
Have you ever
TS
done a
coming
dress
in
as a
July.
today's special?
No.
I didn't think so.
First layers TS this year.
I love your layers.
We're TSing this year.
I'm loving it, and I will encourage you.
These marathons.
These are marathons, but you know what so many of us do that are Marla fans and obviously want to build our whole wardrobe? We watch. And then we shop hsn.com at the same time. And a lot of your gals that know you're coming up, they have when to watch, you know when Marla's gonna be here. That's why all the jewelry is so limited, because we've been premiering and talking about the premiere coming up over the last few months, that we're down to, like, honestly, pieces have sold out and like 100 of some pieces.
So
that's
during
it.
that hour, we'll just schmooze. We're two girlfriends.
We can
we'll
do
chit-chat.
that. Let's get the look right here. I love how you look right here, Marla. From the mixed media top to the flatter fit pant. And we may not be featuring all of these items, so it's a great opportunity. Right now, they're all available to inquire about it. From the necklace all the way down to, of course, what we're talking about now, the textured. Talk about this today's special. You've outdone yourself.
Well,
it's beautiful.
If you want to get an eye into our creative process and how we design, if you go to MarlaWynne Collection on Facebook, what we'll do is we'll start posting our color stories so you can start to see what those are like. And then we'll start to show you our sketches and our drawings.
And they're great.
And then we do photography of our own. And so we really bring you along the journey of every single collection we do. And this journey of this piece started 9 months ago. It's like a baby. Can you believe it? It takes as long to make.
I remember you talking about this.
Well, because the fabric is extraordinary. It's just, you won't get it till you get it home, and that's why I'm so pleased that people called us. Now, here's all the things that I love about this. First of all, I'm a zhuzher. I'm gonna zhuzh you. Don't judge me. And then here's the cool thing, guys. You can bring this back. So if you wanna have the other piece peeking out, you can, or you can zhuzh it up. But I love that we did these little cuffs, because particularly if you're a petite gal, you can do that. And also, as we move into the summer months, I'm just gonna zhuzh this puppy. It's gonna be my summer jacket.
And there's spandex in there, so it has that stretch,
It absolutely does. And you can really see how beautiful this is. Do you see, these are called floaters. They're the little threads, but they're not so loose that you feel you're gonna destroy them with your ring, right?
They're gonna catch.
And you can see how beautifully made this fabric is, because the inside is, I think, as beautiful as the outside. But it's a very different texture. The inside is super soft, and the outside has this textural quality. I mean, there are actual highs and lows to this fabric.
So how do they do that in a jacquard?
That's a jacquard process, and how it's really done.
Easy.
I could blah blah and fake it, but I don't really know. It's what I do know is it's one of the most complicated to do.
I couldn't imagine,
because it's thousands of yarns, of filament, in order to make get that jacquard.
Sure.
And it's a very old technique.
And to have a garment done as beautifully on the inside as the outside,
it's kind of like people.
No, right, but it's hard. I mean, you don't see it very often.
No, but
it
makes all the difference, Lynn, because here's the thing. It's just like with people, right? You can be real pretty on the outside, and if you ain't pretty on the inside, that pretty's not going to get you anywhere.
True.
Right? And clothes are the same thing. It's great if it's beautiful on the outside, but if I open up one of my garments and I don't see beautifully finished, oh, it's not a good day at my office.
Yeah.
Because I don't want somebody to open something up or go to put it on and feel like, oh, it's good, I got this on. I wouldn't want anyone to see the inside. Because I really do believe it's in the details. God is in the details. Inside and outside both have to be beautiful. And this garment truly is. And what makes it so seasonless is its weight, is the color palette, and you're gonna be able to throw a little jacket over it right now.
Darling.
Or wear it just like this.
The sand, and then going back, Barbara's wearing the Ponte knit pant that we offered in the last hour. That's still available. And then, of course, your classic. That's your poplin top that we absolutely love. Judith is joining us from Texas.
Oh, good.
Judith ordered today's special in black. Fantastic. Welcome, Judith. You're live on the air.
I actually ordered it in 2 different colors, the ombre blue as well as the black.
Oh, great.
I also got her graphic tee with the black and white and the pants. I also got Ponte pants. I got the cross, what does she call them? Cross stitch pants.
Oh, the cross dye. The cross dye pant.
And the poplin blouse.
Oh my goodness.
Now, is this your first purchase from Marla?
No. No, I have a closet full, and I wish I would have known about her and that you would have been doing clothing 10 years ago, because that's all I would have purchased.
You know what, Judith? I wish I was doing it 10 years ago, because as much as I love making television, actually, other people made it, and I just told them what to do. I get to be part of this creative process, and when people call like this, Judith, it means the world to me. It's like getting a little gold star for the hard work, and I really appreciate it.
Well, everybody always tells me that I wear such classic clothes, and I always have. And you have nothing but the most beautiful classic clothes. 20 years from now, they'll still be in style.
So true. Well, you can tell you have amazing, impeccable taste. I mean, truly. And I'm thrilled that we had the chance to say hi, and you ordered 2 of the today's specials.
And
You're
that
smart.
little graphic tee. I'm going to wear that tonight. I love that.
That's going to be especially great under the black.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
cool.
you got my mind going too, Judith. Thanks a million for calling.
Thank you for taking the time to call in. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks so much for your clothes.
Bye-bye, Judith.
Do you know how great that is? Because it's one thing, you know, to look at your stuff by yourself and go, oh, look how good I did. But at the end of the day, if nobody likes it, you are a tree in the forest, and who cares if it fell?
Yeah, it's true.
You know?
It's so true. You know, we've been talking so much about styling the today's special, and I know we have videos in different ways, and we're showing you head to toe, different looks, matching it back to the matte jersey, matching it back to the Ponte knit. But let's talk about a topper and what it does to your wardrobe. I think this video is fantastic. Okay,
well, it
jeans.
really shows. Okay,
Look,
jeans, big enough.
cute.
You know, like, well, those are adorable jeans, actually, with
They
that
really
embroidery,
are.
right?
I love them. And that's just throwing on the topper. It finishes the whole look. You're made it casual, right?
And this is something my daughter could even wear.
Totally. Right? How cute is that with the little flowers? So you're going casual. Now we're gonna go with a print. What do you put over a print? Guess what? The today's special.
Totally works over any kind of, and what I love is, these are pieces that aren't even from my collection, and yet you can mix and match. So you wonder to yourself, you know, Marla, I like bold prints, right? Well, look at how it looks, how great it looks with a bold print underneath.
It's fantastic. How about to the office? You know, if you're an executive or you have to get dressed every single day, every caller that has called in has talked about the quality, how they feel when they wear Marla's pieces, and how, I mean, and they feel so confident and great, and the compliments that they get. Isn't that what we all want? You don't want to be wearing what everybody else is wearing, right? At least I've never have. I'm just not
a
that
big
girl.
Trend person. Because you know what I figured out? Trends to me, it's just this thing that separates me from my money and makes me feel bad about what I bought last year. And I have a completely different theory about this. I want you to feel great about what you bought last year. I want you to say, oh, wait, I bought her darn seagrass 4 years ago and it still works. That's my idea of a trend. It's one that just goes on and on and on until it's just a thing.
It's true. Okay. Let's talk about FlexPay here one more time. It is our best value of the day. We can honor that price. If you're new to HSN, in which we're welcoming many, many brand new first-time shoppers, I'm so excited for you, to our MarlaWynne collection. You're going to be thrilled. Here's what's happening. We're offering 4 FlexPays. We accept every major credit card, PayPal, you name it, easy. We ship this out to you in 48 hours. Your first monthly payment is $21, okay? If you spent $99 already today, you're getting free shipping and handling. If you have the HSN charge card, in fact, this would be a great time to apply for it. You can add extra flex anytime you see we're offering FlexPay, and then take an additional $10 off the today's special price.
Wait, what do you mean extra flex?
So where we're offering 4 FlexPays,
right,
you get a 5th FlexPay with the HSN charge card. That's under $18
so
to get this
that means
at home.
basically I buy it. I'm seriously interested in this. I spend $18.
Yep.
I get it home. I decide I don't like it.
Then no questions asked.
Before it ever clears my credit card, it cost me 18 bucks to get it home, and now it's back.
And then your credit card's credit that $18.
That is a great deal.
It doesn't get any better, and that's the time to build your fabulous wardrobe, and that's what most people, well, everybody's doing. In fact, Wanda in Tennessee did just that. She ordered the Today's Special in black, they're telling us. And Wanda, they also mentioned that you used our FlexPay option. Is that correct?
Yes, I always use my FlexPay options because I have an HSN credit card that I've had for at least 15 years.
Fantastic, Wanda. So then you get the 5th extra month. So it was...
I get the 5th extra month.
Good.
Amazing.
Terrific.
And yes, and I wanted to tell Marla, I love the way you talk about the Chinese dynasties that you fashion your fabrics after, the patterns.
Thank you for that. You really listen. I appreciate that.
The Ottoman dynasty. I remember I bought your Ottoman long jacket with the side slits. I can't remember the color, but it's a kind of greenish yellow color. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's the green gold.
I wear that. I put on the jewelry. And I put on my black under it because it just stands out so beautifully. Today I got the special value. I got today's special value.
Oh, good.
And it is, I know I can't wait to get it. I love the way you do the raised prints, the raised designs, because that's what the dynasties were all about. There was nothing flat about their designs, and that's what I admire so about the way you design fabrics. It's beautiful.
Oh. Wanda, thank you so much for that comment, and thank you for calling, because you've actually reminded me of something. Wanda, you're right on the money. I love the Ottoman stitch. If you look at my sweaters, I almost always use Ottoman stitch, which is influenced from the Ottoman Empire. And all of that textural stuff, you were absolutely right. Thank you for helping me see better what I'm doing.
Well, I have museum pieces. Well, they could be in a museum, but they're my private collection of prints from the dynasties, and I have them hanging on my walls in my home, and I love them, and I always look at them whenever I watch your shows and you're selling your items. I always look at them, and I see the exact same, because these are raised prints, and you can actually run your hand over the paint if they were not behind glass, and you can feel the rays of the print on the outfits that these warriors and different people in those dynasties were wearing. And so that's how you pattern your designs, and I think that is so admirable, and it keeps the world knowing about the history of how things come into being.
Wow. Very
Wanda,
good.
this is a lovely call, and I want to thank you. Before we move on, I would love if you'd take some photographs, share those with me. You can do it privately just through Messenger. I'd love to see some of those pieces. You never know what other great ideas I'll get. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you for calling us, and thank you for trying the TS today.
I sure will. I will take those pictures. I will take prints make photos of them and send them to your website.
Thank you, my dear.
Thank you, Wanda. Have a beautiful day.
What a wonderful observation.
Yeah, it's very, she was absolutely point on.
But she's right. I don't know. I couldn't have said, I love how this feels. But now that she points out that whole obsession I have with the Ottoman stitch, I realize she's right. I like very rich textures. And this in a woven does exactly what those Ottoman sweater knits
It's a great point.
Yeah,
boy,
learn something every day.
See that? And boy, they're telling us now we are very busy. In fact, lots of ways to order. And I want to mention that for a moment because quite a few folks are telling us are on hold. HSN.com. Definitely the way to go. Download that HSN app onto any of your phones. And it's so simple. It's literally just a push of a couple buttons. And that way you're not waiting. For instance, the sand color. And I'm standing like a broken record. This is one of your final full presentations to get the sand in our best value of the day. That's how popular it's been in every single size, extra small through 3X, especially your small and your size large. There may already be sold out, but definitely put your name on weightless. This is all washable. Wouldn't you think by looking at this texture and this beautiful jacquard that it would have to be dry cleaned? Oh, no. Marla's not going to allow that. Length on this, approximately 34.5 inches in length. Normally would be $139.90. Retailing at $159.90. So we are delighted. I mean, just to be able to do it under $100, but under $85. And then, of course, the 4 flex pays, the 5 with the HSN charge card. There's the clock up on the screen. That's the beautiful slate blue, and that's a great shot on all of these because you almost get a two-tone effect because of that high-low.
It's not almost. It is exactly because what you have, for example, in the color you're wearing, or we're seeing it right now in Kaz. Let me go over and show it to you. Kaz, I love those shoes. Very cool. So in here is this slate color, right? And if you look on this side, you can really see it. Part of what a jacquard does is allows you to put different yarns into the process, and you can see that there's the ombre blue right in there. So the ombre that's in this pant is actually truly in this, just like the light copper, right? They're both in here. You've got seagrass, but one of the reasons that this celadon is so beautiful with the seagrass to have sort of the matching look is because that celadon, you see that lighter color. So you're getting a wonderful tonal palette here.
That's what you wanted to show earlier, isn't it?
Now, here's something I want to show you about jewelry, just because this is a perfect example. So you've got the black on, and then you've got the green up here. How do you pull all that together? So every collection, when you see my jewelry, I mean, you can wear it with anything, but I do it for a reason. And I wanted, and I knew that some of you would buy this sort of tonal look. By putting the black necklace, which is part of our delivery this time, we've brought that back by popular demand. That piece always sells out. Look how it brings the black right up so that you get a total look.
Great point.
It's not just, it's a pretty necklace. It's got a purpose. And what it does is it ties it together. There is something about balance. It's like great architecture. Great architecture is about balance. So what kind of a skirt do you want to wear with a piece like this to get that kind of balance? You want to wear a pencil skirt. Why? Because you've got this beautiful flare here, right? This piece has some movement. So keeping that skirt tight there, it's just, there's nothing, to me, like, if you're gonna own one skirt, it's a pencil skirt, and that's it,
and they're giving that information too, Marla. The item number's up on the screen, and we do have quite a few color choices.
We have 3, actually. We did it in the graphite, the black, and the saddle. What was I thinking? I don't know. It just happens sometimes when I name these things. But this is still my favorite color grouping.
The sand.
It really is.
First
it really
to go.
is. And it looks so great, casual. You know, if you threw on a pair of pumps with this, all of a sudden you'd be dress up,
Whole different look.
But how cute are these? I love that right now, one of the things that's happening in fashion with shoes is that we can wear little fun, funky tennis shoes, right? So what we used to think, right? I remember when my grandmother was getting older, she'd wear these like tennis shoes and stuff, and I think like, oh, she got old. And now, you know what? We just get cool.
Well,
it's
they're
just
making them
these
so
tennis
cute
shoes
now.
are so cute.
I know.
Everything, and you know what? The baby boomers have gotten older, and we said, like, if you wanted to do it that way, you knock yourself out. But here's how we're going to do it. We're going to do it cool. We're going to do it comfortable. We're going to do it easy, and we're going to live our lives with kind of easy comfort that's elegant.
Amen. I love it. With
do you
the
remember your grandmother wearing
rhinestones?
house dresses?
Oh, sure.
What was a house dress? It was an ugly something floral thing that you would die before you'd leave the house in it. We don't do that anymore. We wear an outfit like what you're wearing with a cute pair of tennis shoes, and you always look great. Yeah. So that's kind of a fun thing about the way the boomers are doing it.
You know, it's true. It's such a great point. And if you are right now watching us and you're in one of those house dresses, I want you to treat yourself to a look like this and see what we're talking about. I'm telling you, look forward to getting dressed, whether it's in the morning or in the afternoon, and you look great. You get wonderful compliments. And these are, you know, I hate using the word investment, but they really are. Like, these are those pieces, and we've had quite a few callers saying the same thing. This is not a trend duster. This is not something you're going to wear this season, and guess what? You know, it's going in the Goodwill next year. No, 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 no.
If this goes to Goodwill, that is incredibly
I want to go where you're going.
You know?
Exactly. But seriously, these are pieces that build your wardrobe and that you have for years. It's the quality, and you're investing in that. You know, that's, you want to pay a little bit more. You're getting that exceptional quality.
But I do want to talk to you just for a moment about how to recycle these things. So I get everything in every color when I'm on air, and we give away every month on-air wardrobe, extra samples, whatever we can. So, you know, during the horrible hurricanes and floods we had, whether it's a woman's shelter, whether it's a charity near you, think about that. Walk into your closet when you want to put in your new MarlaWynne. Take those things that somebody would value so much and make sure they go to someone, right? Let's recycle the fashion, right? And really make sure we get it out there. I think that's an important thing to do.
Yeah, it's a great point. The seagrass and the sand. These two colors, definitely the sand, final opportunity on the day. And it's still very, very, very early. And you know, this is one where those who may have seen it earlier and said, well, I'll put it on when I get home from work, guess what? Oops. Yeah. So I never ever want to rush you, but when you have your heart set on, there's nothing worse, especially when it's a limited time opportunity and just on a normal basis to get a duster from Marla, especially of this quality in a jacquard at $139. It's an exciting purchase, but at under $85 today in the flex pay, brand new. Definitely a #1 look. We love the toppers that, you know, Marla brings to us. I just want to quickly go through in this final couple of minutes here the remaining colors. Black, a lot of people are ordering the black or the gray and then going with one of these other fun colors like the seagrass or that beautiful copper, that light copper that Marla's wearing. And then lastly, the color I have on is that gorgeous slate blue that works beautifully back with the blue that you've done that we call ombre blue since the beginning over 6 years ago.
Right.
So with that, 1 minute. We talked about style, we talked about looks, we talked about the fact that MarlaWynne has been working on this close to a year. I'm sure you went through a lot of different fabrics and different textures.
Listen, you know, somebody recently interviewed Bill Gates and somebody else very famous, and they said, what is the key to success in your creativity? And I thought it was amazing what they said. 2 things, learn to say no more than yes, and focus. And I think that's true. I say no way more than I say yes, and I don't do it to be difficult. I'm going to say no till I believe in it.
Yeah.
And I love that. Warren Buffett, that's who he was talking to. So if it worked for those 2 guys, hey girls, it's going to work for our wardrobe, okay?
Well, it is working for you. We are busy, and Roberta in Arizona, so thrilled that you took the time to call, order the today's special, I believe. Oh, in this beautiful gray. Welcome, please meet Marla.
Hello, Marla. How are you?
Very good, Roberta. Thank you for calling.
Well, it's my pleasure. I have been busy ordering since, I don't know, early this morning, and I'm just a little bit confused about the topper as to what size to get.
Okay.
Because I'm a 49 bust and a 42 bra, and I wear an 18 or a 20 top. Would I need the extra large or the 1X?
In this top?
Yeah, and the today's special.
This
in the topper, yeah.
In the topper.
Yes.
Okay, so I am, let me give you some equivalents,
and Kaz,
okay?
too.
So like, are you, Kaz?
Kaz is in the gray.
What size do you wear?
18.
18, what's your bust?
Or in the
What?
38C.
Okay,
38.
so I'm gonna say, I don't think you can get swallowed up by the 1X. Kaz, what are you wearing? A 1X. So I am a 40D, right? So I've got a lot. I am wearing what? What am I wearing, Lynn? I think I'm wearing the large. But I have not really big shoulders or arms. Yeah. So I'm gonna go over to Kaz. Tell me something, Roberta. Do you feel like Kaz's measurements come to anywhere in the neighborhood? She's in a 1X?
A little fuller in the top than I am. I'm a 40 double G. So
Okay, so all right, then go with the extra large, because that's what I am.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Now, if I get it wrong, please, 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 please don't be mad at me, but that's my very best guess. Again, it's going to depend on what your shoulders are like. It's going to depend if you carry weight back here. But in principle, if I'm in a large, she's in a 1X, I'm guessing you're sitting between the two of us size-wise.
Absolutely.
Okay, bingo. So you're an extra large. Let's go with that.
Very good. Keep up the great work. Your things are just fabulous. I'm going out of town on a 3-week cruise, and everything that I'm taking is yours.
Where are we going?
We're going to the Caribbean, the Southern Caribbean, and all the way around.
Well, I'd love to come. Thank you.
Have a beautiful time. Thank you, Roberta.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Isn't that lovely? We're getting to go on a cruise.
Oh, how nice. And all MarlaWynne fashions, because you can mix and match everything beautifully together already. It's our best value of the day. Congratulations. Boy, are we busy, and certainly